the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. And it's the Warriors to start out. Now Golden State's starting five. Steph Curry's out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Green. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Good work there as it goes.
Well, you have to appreciate watching Klay Thompson ply his trade. The shooting form is absolutely perfect.
Outside, Green. To the middle. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Thompson's got 5.
You simply cannot relax when you're playing Klay Thompson. The catch and shoot, the release too quick.
From deep, Harden. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
Well, both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Now, here is Russell. Right side, Green. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni. I think pace will be a big factor. He said we have to play this game at our speed. It's how we've been successful all year, and that's how we're going to try to win tonight. With home court advantage in this last game, Kevin, he feels confident they can do just that. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And here's Russell following Russell Westbrook's 3.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Harden outside. A miss that time would have put him up.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Green, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bounce pass from Westbrook. From deep, Harden. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Harden's got his second basket.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Russell against Harden. And Thompson kicks to Russell. Down low. Cauley-Stein's shot is good. Cauley-Stein's got his first 2 points.
This, to me, is an improving aspect of D'Angelo Russell's game. Reading the pick and roll. Nicely done.
Curry against Westbrook. Shoots over Curry. Westbrook, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Curry. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the inside, Cauley-Stein.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Harden. Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. You know, they'll take that every time.
Now, here is Russell. Back to Thompson. Goes up on the high post. He can't get that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. Westbrook surveying the D. Outside, Green. Up top, Capella. Knocked loose. Curry with the steal. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Wide open shot is on the money. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. 8-point game. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Passes it to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 10 points for Klay Thompson.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Harden against Thompson. Here's Capella. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Capella's got his first points of the night. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Outside, Russell. Curry with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 on the shot clock. Green in the post. Capella covering. Cauley-Stein kicks to Russell. Outside, Green. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, they leave an area of the floor totally unprotected, and he lets it go to waste.
Inside, here's Westbrook. Bucket is good. Westbrook's got 5.
What a finisher. Russell Westbrook enjoys taking on the defense in the paint.
Pass to Green. No one near him. That's good on the jump shot.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Thompson against Harden. Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. That's 12 points for Klay Thompson.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Rockets trail by 10. Harden finds Westbrook. Houston moving it around. To the paint. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Right. I mean, that's solid defense. At the very least, you like seeing them muck it up and make things difficult.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for Gerald Green. And Golden State also making a change. Robinson's checked in. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden's going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Now, here is Robinson. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Looney. Outside, Robinson. Poole defended by Gordon. Shot clock at 6. And there it is for him.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Rivers passes to Chandler. And here's Rivers. Chandler kicks to Gordon. From deep, Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 9. To the paint. Robinson misses. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here is House, guarded by Robinson. Here is House. He kicks it to Rivers, and it's sent back by Russell. Here's Poole, and it's good off the back rim and in. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They won their last game Monday night.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, there's no doubt. They were sharp on the offensive end. The bench guys just did a sensational job bringing their A game.
Rockets trail by 11. Outside Gordon. Chandler finds Rivers. To the left side wing. From the baseline. The shot by House is no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Looney. He's guarded by Chandler. Looney passes to Poole. Outside Robinson. Clock at 4. Puts it up from 12.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Rivers against Russell. Rivers dishes to Gordon. Over Green. Misses off the left iron. And here's Golden State. They're on a 17-7 run. Now the pass to Poole. Russell kicks to Robinson. Pulls it from the elbow. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Robinson's got his first basket of the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, what a transition for Chandler. He comes into the league as a quick, skinny guy. Now plays with power.
Outside Russell. Misses the 3. Rockets trail by 11. Gordon deciding where to go with it. The tray. The Warriors pull it in. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. And Green slams it in.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Gordon for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Poole. Over Gordon. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they've built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Russell's got 5 now.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Russell against Rivers. Over to the left wing. It's House outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Robinson, that's good.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Well, they haven't had to force anything. They're simply moving the ball and working for the best available shot.
And it's Gordon missing.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Russell against Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell passes to Poole. No good with the triple. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Warriors ahead, up by 16. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. All the great Golden State Warrior scorers, Draymond Green spoke about feeding the hot hand.
I think there are times where one of the guys needs to take more shots, and sometimes where we can be a little bit too unselfish. You know, if one guy thinks, hey, man, I'm taking too many shots, let me get someone else involved. But if you got it going, we all want you to shoot.
Yeah, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green, more often than not, is the one setting the table.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get back into the action. And, guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
In that opening quarter, I don't know that you could ask for much more.
They've been simply outstanding, Greg, and let's see if they can build off this early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Gordon, Chandler out there with Davis, and it's Rivers, and it's House, and at the 3. Now Gordon, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Now here's Green. There's the triple. No good that time, so Houston will take it the other way. Here is House, guarded by Robinson. And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Deontay Davis. Golden State also making some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Green, and Curry subbed in for Russell. Burks against Gordon. Here's Chandler, and he uses the glass on the layup.
There's a guy who knows how to absorb contact and still maintain control. Chandler able to finish what he started.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Back to Curry. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go that time. And Houston the other way now. Here is House. Back to Gordon. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Rockets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Chandler. James Harden comes in for Gordon. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Austin Rivers. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Gets it down to single digits. Tucker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Curry against Westbrook. To the paint. Back to Curry. Lets it go. Wide open shot is on the money. Curry's got his first points of the night.
Boy, Kev, just smooth execution of the pick and roll. Curry has great understanding and a ton of success running this.
To the middle and stolen by Cauley Stein. Burks kicks to Curry. Golden State moving it around. And good that time. 14 points for Klay Thompson.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I think one of the things at the top of the list in this timeout discussion has got to be the amount of room they're giving him to operate. You've got to get more bodies on him to try to disrupt his rhythm.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Cauley Stein against Capella. Outside Westbrook. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Harden against Thompson. Charity stripe shot.
Listen, we know Klay Thompson prides himself on being an exceptional defender. And guess what? He has the length and athleticism to do just that.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Clearly a foul.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good.
It is easy to get lost in the well-rounded offensive game of Klay Thompson, but let's remember, this guy is an elite defender. Quick feet, great athleticism and length. Boy, what a player.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harden against Thompson. Poke loose. Capella trying to free himself up. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Harden. Westbrook against Curry. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's Looney. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
This is not a guy who's going to back down from contact. Steph Curry takes the knock inside, and for a jump shot specialist, this guy draws his share of fouls.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
Well, Stephen Curry makes the game look easy, but what you know is he has put in the time to be great, and that's what you have to respect.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Harden against Thompson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Rockets have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
One shot, gentlemen.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Off the inbound, no good.
Well, they know not to leave him open from mid-range, and they're all over him on that shot.
Green with the block. But they'll get another chance. Ollie Stein finds Curry. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Harden dishes to Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Russell Westbrook, an absolute terror, someone who uses his body so well to draw contact.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Russell Westbrook is a guy you want to play with because he's going to lay it on the line every night, and you couple that kind of passion with his talent and look out.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Curry's shot is off. Rockets trail by 13. Harden left side. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he's got 14.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Burks the pass to Looney. Kicks it to Curry. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
The Warriors have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the Rockets making a change here. Rivers checked in. That's good from Stephen Curry.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Rivers kicks to Harden. No good from outside.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Burks finds Curry. Six to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Rockets with the rebound.
Well, that That's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
Stolen by Thompson. Burks against Harden. Burks' shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Well, you love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane and finish?
Harden the pass to Capella. Green kicks it to Tucker. At the top of the key, Capella. On the wing, Green. Burks covering. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 6 in the quarter.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Curry way outside, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Rivers surveying the D. Poke loose and stolen by Cauley Stein. Burks finds Cauley Stein. Now Curry, guarded by Tucker, and it's good, 2 points. And 12 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Pass to Capella. Now Rivers. And the pass to Green. With his first shot attempt. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. Houston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Davis is checked in for P.J. Tucker.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 13. Here's the 3. It's good from long range. He's got 9.
You hope that's a wake-up call for the defense, boys, because you give them that clean a look and it's over.
Thompson against Harden. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Down low, Cauley-Stein.
Well, teamwork at its finest there. The pick-and-roll set catches the defense napping. Boy, and Klay Thompson take advantage and comes away with a pretty pass.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Down by 15. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loop shots.
A free throw drops for Rivers. Houston making some changes. Chandler comes in for Clint Capella. And Eric Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Golden State also making some changes. And Robinson III comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Russell in for Steph Curry. That one is no good. Warriors leading by 14. Down low. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Houston's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Rivers dishes to Gordon. He tries for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, if he keeps missing shots, it's going to be a tough night to try to trim this lead.
And that one's good. Russell.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Rivers. To the inside. Here's Davis. Good on the shot. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night.
I love to see them pound it inside like that, not settling for the perimeter shot.
Russell looking it over. Pass to Poole. Lock at 6. The feed to Cauley Stein. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Robinson for 3. And Davis pulls it down.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Now here's Rivers. Outside Gordon. Feeds to Davis. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game. Rockets trail by 18. Rivers kicks to Green. No good with the triple. The Warriors shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Green, the pass to Russell. Back to Green. The dish to Cauley Stein. And Chandler sends it back.
Now, this is a guy who's always been able to get off the floor quickly, and Chandler gets all of that shot attempt right there.
Now here's Rivers. Dishes it to Gordon. Outside, Davis. Over Cauley Stein. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Russell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Green finds Robinson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Robinson's got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Davis. Green up on top. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Green. The Rockets making a switch here. House is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 29 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Russell. And the layup is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, he's taking a lot of pressure off the other players right now with how well he's shooting it.
Now Gordon. Davis in the corner. Chandler kicks to Gordon. Another miss by Houston. And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Well, for the Warriors, They really came to play in the first half of this Game 7. They did not hesitate to put their stamp on this game in a hurry and are showing everyone right now they want to move on. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And how about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
Now, this is what he does. He takes command in big situations, and I expect we'll see more of that in the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. D'Angelo Russell out there with Steph Curry. And it's Thompson, and it's Green, and it's Cauley Stein in at the 5 down low. No coverage that time. Green's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Rockets. Russell kicks to Cauley Stein to the middle, and Green slams it in.
Boy, you love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Harden against Thompson. To the middle. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Curry over Gordon. The shot by Curry, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the shot goes in.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
Russell passes to Cauley Stein. Poked loose. Stolen by Harden. For the finish. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now, here is Russell. 9 points in the game so far. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Harden. There's the 3. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Russell. Back to Thompson. For the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, it's the Klay Thompson show tonight. The full extent of his offensive arsenal on display.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Russell Westbrook in for the Rockets. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Green taking his time here. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Rockets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Capella dishes to Tucker. And some nice passing there by Houston. Curry against Westbrook. Will it go? And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, it's incredible to see the touch on the teardrop that Steph Curry brings to the table. And it takes a kind of precision and knowledge to make that shot.
Here is Harden following the basket by Stephen Curry. Green finds Tucker. Back to Green. And here's Tucker. The 3, 4 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors with some changes. Looney comes in for Cauley Stein. And it's Burks in for D'Angelo Russell. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Here's the 3. And Burks is good for 3. Burks has got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Westbrook. A 3 ball. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Burks. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Shot from 12. And he overshot that one, missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Tucker has it in the corner. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Listen, we know this isn't the most prolific scorer, but Tucker can burn you if you give him too much room to operate.
Curry kicks it to Looney. Jacks up a 3. And Steph Curry gets the 3. He's got 17.
He hits one in the first half, another here. Not prolific, but the defense has to keep an eye on him.
Knocked loose, and there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. House is checked in. Long range from the inbound, drains the 3-pointer.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by himself. Someone else has got to help them climb out of this hole.
Here's Looney. No points in the game yet for him. The shot by Curry, no good. Here is House. He feeds it to Westbrook. Count that bucket.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
The Warriors have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Robinson's checked in for the Warriors.
One shot.
Thompson no good on the free throw. Rockets trail by 20. Here is House. Harden outside. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Offline with his 3. The Warriors have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Inside, stolen by Tucker. On the wing, Harden lets the three fly, buries it from three-point range. Harden's got 22 points.
In perfect timing, this run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 21. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
But can we give Klay Thompson some credit here? There's a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and he's got every one at his disposal.
Here is Harden. 22 points for him, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Rockets have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. So for the Rockets, Tyson Chandler is checked in for Clint Capella, and Deontay Davis subbed in for P.J. Tucker. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Warriors leading by 16. Curry with it. 17 points in the game. Outside Robinson. The pass to Thompson. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harden fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Rivers, he's checked in for Davis. The Warriors also with a sub. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. 13-point lead. And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Here's Poole. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 25 on the money from 12 feet away. Harden's got 10 points here in the second half.
He has certainly done his part this period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
Curry kicks to Robinson. Cauley-Stein passes to Curry. In the corner, it's Robinson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Rockets trail by 13. Outside Westbrook. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
He has certainly done his part this period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
Outside Curry. Over Westbrook. Great D that time from Westbrook.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Rivers kicks to Westbrook. Poked away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. No good that time. And Houston the other way now. Harden inside the three-point line. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Now here's Curry. He's got 17. Softly drops in the floater. Curry's got 19 points.
Don't let the size fool you, Mr. Harlan. Steph Curry can get the job done inside.
Robinson against Harden. Over Robinson and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Pass to Poole. Shot clock at 5. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 13.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Rivers dishes to Westbrook. Chandler kicks to Rivers. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Rivers. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight. Warriors leading by 8. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Gordon comes in for James Harden. And the Warriors also making a change. Russell, he's checked in for Steph Curry. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more and he's done.
Here's Cauley Stein. 12 points for him. And the Warriors miss again. To the inside, Westbrook scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And it's Robinson that time on the assist from Cauley Stein. That's 10 points for Robinson.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Chandler. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 8. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Near the three-point line, it's Gordon, but they recover it. Puts up a 3, and another 3 for Houston.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Poole, he's guarded by Rivers. From deep. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And that's how you answer back.
You can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 19. And here is Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Well, there's a certain hunger to the way Draymond Green approaches an NBA game, and that in and of itself is a skill.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Gordon up on top, guarded by Robinson. Gordon finds Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it down low. Westbrook's got 21 in the game.
I can't imagine the energy expended by Russell Westbrook. Always a threat to score, even when he's getting knocked around.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we take a look back to Mike D'Antoni talking to his team from the huddle.
Let's go to Will. Be sure we all rebound, gang rebounders, be active. You get a couple stops, we'll be right back in the game.
Well, he's recognizing the offense is executing, pleading with his guys, Greg, to play better defense.
Yeah, offense isn't the problem right now, but for them to get out on top, they've got to get stops.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Gordon is at the 2 with Green playing the 3. Chandler out there with Clint Capella, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside Russell, and D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 5. Now here's Westbrook. He kicks it to Capella. Lays it up off the glass.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring team.
Exactly. This isn't the time to settle for jumpers. If they have a chance to attack the rim, they've got to do it.
Cauley Stein passes to Russell. Over Westbrook. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 11 points for D'Angelo Russell.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
And stolen by Cauley Stein. And there's the lay-in. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
And we talk about this a lot. Turnovers leading to transition points.
Right, they're making it easy for the opposition. You can't afford to cough the ball up like that.
Outside, Green. Off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 7. Right side, Robinson. Over Green. Again, Golden State.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Inside, trying to find Capella, gets it to him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Let's remember, Westbrook is capable of triple-doubles because of this kind of passing. My goodness, that's pretty.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Cauley Stein passes the Poole. Clock at 6. Pulls up. Kept alive. Cauley Stein's shot is good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And Westbrook, here we go.
Now the superb athleticism of Russell Westbrook on full display. The vertical out of this world.
Warriors leading by 7. Robinson kicks to Cauley Stein. Back to Robinson. Outside, Green passes to Poole. From downtown, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Here's Westbrook, and it's Houston with another.
I'll tell you this, Russell Westbrook is absolutely cooking on the offensive end. You can see the opponent's head coaches shaking their heads like, uh-oh.
Warriors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. Back to Russell. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Gordon. Tries from 10, and again the Rockets good for 2.
You know, after a first half of poor shooting, he is turning up the heat now.
Warriors leading by 6. Outside Russell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You can see the assertiveness right now of D'Angelo Russell. He welcomes the contact and powers and plays right through it.
The Rockets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. The Warriors making a switch here.
What's up?
Free throw, no good for Russell.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his 3-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Rockets trail by 8. Now Harden. It's good. Harden's got 36.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Russell against Harden. Green left side. Fires the three. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harden draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Rockets with possession here. Out to the right wing. Westbrook against Curry. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 6-point game. He dishes it to Russell. And Thompson kicks to Cauley-Stein. Some nice passing by Golden State. Just 5 to shoot. Green dishes to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done. Harden draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Warriors now. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Russell. Kicks to Curry. They double team Curry. 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. Thompson misses. Houston's gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside, Green. Bangs home the trifecta.
I tell you, there are players who can get thrown off when they're that wide open, but this guy keeps his cool and doesn't rush it. Boy, a kickout's probably a better option when the defense is swarming around like that.
Outside Westbrook. Harden draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Warriors now. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Cauley-Stein with it. Outside Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Harden gets the bucket.
Talk about stretching out a defense. He's been unstoppable tonight.
I'll tell you, he's nailed everything in sight, and how efficient he has been from outside the arc.
Here's Thompson. Good on the baseline, Jay. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
If he's not automatic with his jumper, it's pretty darn close. Klay Thompson, my goodness.
Here's Westbrook. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Westbrook's got 27. Warriors leading by 3. Russell finds Curry. And here is Green. He's covered by Westbrook. And the pass to Russell. 6 to shoot. And there's the feed to Cauley-Stein. And he makes that one. 20 points for him.
Still attacking. building on this lead coming down the stretch.
I'll tell you, he's relentless right now. He's going straight at the defense and knocking down a lot of shots in this quarter.
Westbrook passes to Harden. Down low and stolen by Cauley Stein. Stolen by Harden. 4-on-3 break. Goes up on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. That's 29 points for Russell Westbrook.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Billy Cauley Stein.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. On the wing, Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Green. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
Harden draws the double, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 3-point lead. Russell kicks to Curry. Pass to Cauley Stein. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Passes it to Green. Count it, and the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
I'll tell you, that's the killer instinct you need to have. You love the attacking mentality near the cup.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
High, arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
Stolen by Harden. Here's the break to take the lead. Westbrook, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Russell dishes to Curry. Cauley Stein passes to Russell. Green kicks to Curry. Knocks down the 3.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They trail by 3. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And he's just putting the team on his back when he's needed most.
Don't you just love to see that confidence when taking these big shots?
Russell finds Thompson. And there's another turnover by the Warriors.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 1. There's 25 seconds left in the game. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Capella kicks it to Tucker. Back to Capella. Harden right side. Down low. Here's Westbrook. It's in!
This guy is clutch. He's money. The game's in the balance. Russell Westbrook says it's my turn.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 1. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
You'd think they want to do everything they can to get it to their hot hand.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Russell left side. And it's over. It came down to this one play, and the defense held its ground. What a play. That's it. They've won the series.
And you can't say enough about how much work it has taken them to get here. The Western Conference so tough, and they have survived. What a journey to make it to the NBA Finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West.